of Tiverton, Rhode Island, it is Zach Keith. If you're listening to us here at the Seekonk Speedway and you want to hear the call of the race, download Track Tune on your phone and you can listen live as the action goes on. Green flag rolls out, green flag, and we're underway down into turn number 1. And it is the 38 of Bryson Robideau looking for the lead down the back straightaway. He's got Colin Van Ness glued to his rear bumper as they hit turn 1.
Yurik working the outside, right up on Robideau, slides up the racetrack. Ryan Van Ness right behind Robideau in for second. He is followed by the 17 of Morabito, already has a feature win this season, as Van Ness really pushing up on Robideau around turn 3.
Down into 3 and 4. Caution flag is out for the first time. Luca Dibb going around off of turn number 2. Nick Yurik Jr., Sam Macedo, Darren Krantz, those are your top 6. Shaloski sits 7th as they come off of turn number 4. Cameron waves a green flag. We're back underway, and a drag race down into turn number 1 has Bryson with a little bit of an advantage, but a lot of pressure from behind for Morabito as he works the inside, settles it in back as they run double wide, stacked up off of turn number 4.
Several cars getting loose off of 4. Robideau taking the lead. Van Ness with the caution now. Luca Dibb going around again.
Luca trying to of action. We're back at it tonight where we will cut it down to 4 as well. As they come off of turn number 4, there's a green flag, and Ryan Van Ness Jr. with a good jump on the field leads the charge down into turn number 1 by a car length. Yurik sideways through the corner. He and Robideau get together. Krantz tries to squeeze by. Shaloski gets involved as well.
As they come off of 3 and 4. Green flag is given.
And not a good start at all as they were all fanned out. Darren Krantz has a flat right front tire. He did not come up to speed. And that's going to end his night. Get ready to rock and roll. Macedo on the inside. Colin Van Ness on the outside. Row number 2 as they hit turn 1. Ryan gets the jump. Sets the pace off of turn number 2 as the 16 of Macedo fills the hole down to the inside. Morabito trying to hang on. And here comes the 82 of R.J. Murphy up to 4th. Colin Van Ness and Brody Wakefield battling for that 5th position down into turn number 1. They're side by side coming off at turn number 2.
Morabito went way up the racetrack, now overtakes Macedo, cutting it inside for second. Van Ness with a 3-car length advantage across the start-finish line. Brody Wakefield up to 4th with Colin Van Ness now running up on DeSoma on the outside for 6th.
Off of turn number 2, and Morabito works himself up into the number 2 spot, trying to chase down your leader as Nick Yurik Jr. heads pit side as he's got some issues, but he is in the final 4. Ryan Van Ness Jr. sets the pace off the second corner. We're 5 laps in on this one as the field starts to string himself out. Battle for 4th. How about Brody Wakefield? His best run up into the 4th position. As they come off the corner, Bryson Robideau trying to work himself back up through the field. Sits 7th down underneath the lead DeSoma. They make a little bit of contact. DeSoma goes around. Robideau goes around. Caution flag is out once again. It's the stripe. Ryan Van Ness Jr. brings the field off of turn number 4. Ben Morabito trying to get a jump on the outside, but again, Macedo gets the run down low, looks for the second spot down the back straightaway as they hit turn number 3.
Van Ness really opening this lead as they cross turn 4. Morabito sliding up the racetrack with Wakefield taking back that 4th spot from R.J. Murphy. And Murphy has Van Ness right behind him for 5th.
Into 3 and 4 they go. Cross flags are out. We are at lap 8. 7 laps remain. Van Ness continues at the top of the field with a 2-car length advantage. Morabito settles in for 2nd. Macedo is 3rd. Wakefield is 4th, and a battle for 5th down the back straightaway. R.J. Murphy down on the up on the outside as they hit turn number 3. Problems. Wakefield goes around. Colin Van Ness gets collected into it. He's got damage on his machine. Aaliyah DeSoma spins to avoid, but that car working well. As we get ready to roll off of turn number 4, they come side by side off the corner. There's a green flag. We're back underway. Into 1, Van Ness sets the chase. Macedo up into the number 2 spot momentarily. Morabito working the outside. Here comes Macedo down to the inside. The Green Hornet gets a run down to the inside, gets a little bit squirrely, gathers it back in with 3 wide for the lead. Vanessa hanging on.
Hanging on by a thread. He's got Morabito glued to his right side of that machine as Macedo has about a half car length behind them for third. Around turn 3 and 4, neck and neck for the lead.
Off the corner they come down to the stripe, and Morabito picks up the lead that time across the stripe as Vanessa battles back down to the inside. They're wheel to wheel at the top of the field. They roll through turns 3 and 4. Vanessa gathers it back in. He picks up the lead once again. Morabito trying to hang on and get that momentum back on the outside as they come off of 2.
Right up on that right side of Vanessa again. Deep in the field, Bryson Robideau falls back to 5th for R.J. Murphy as Macedo still slowly working behind Vanessa with now 3 laps to go.
Bryson Robideau at the back end of that body hanging up on the race car. That's going to get him the black flag when he comes back around. Your leaders roll off of turn number 4, down to the stripe. Vanessa, half a car length at the stripe with Morabito working that top lane off of turn number 2. But Vanessa in control down the back straightaway. Macedo sits third on the grid as they hit 3 and 4.
Off the corner they come. The white flag is in the air. Macedo, Vanessa setting the pace by less than 0.1 seconds as they round turn 2, heading towards turn 3. Top 3 are nose to tail. Vanessa leading the charge off of turn 4. He picks up the win. Morabito in second. Sam Macedo picks up third.
4th place going to R.J. Murphy, Aaliyah DeSoma rounding out the top 5.
A caution-heavy race, Sam. You were able to weave your way through the field through most of those cautions. The car looks great and one of your best runs this season.
Yeah, when the cautions came out, I was nervous to be on the outside, and when I got on the inside, I got better. And then I let the 17 go because I wasn't in his race, so I didn't wreck.
Now, your in and out game looked really, really good. And weaving your way, you start to run up on the outside a little bit, and you work more towards the inside. How did you feel when you had those moments where you might have taken the lead?
My car got super loose when I got in the fresh air because people were pushing me. And
I know you have some people you want to thank.
TSM Motorsports, HVAC Unlimited, my mom, Jim, and Nick.
Congratulations again. Ben, you've run 2 races here, and your worst finish was tonight. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was definitely a good race. I'd like to congratulate the 11 because when I won, he congratulated me. So it's kind of fair. It's my best race in a while. I haven't been doing too good. I let off thinking I can get to the inside, but I probably should have a little while ago, and I might have gotten it, but I'm fine with the 2nd place.
And I know you have some people you want to thank.
I'd like to thank Devin DeShayes, Johnny DeShayes, DDM, and my parents for letting me come out here, my mom, my dad, and my brother for helping me set up the car at Riverhead and Waterford.
Congratulations, Ben. 2nd place finish. Ryan Vanessa Jr. Ryan, winner again. It's got to feel good.
Yeah, it does really feel good. And now we made it to the Final 4 for the playoffs. I'm really hoping to win. I know that I can win this championship by tonight. Good racing by Benjamin in the 17. Really good racing by him. And really good racing by Sam Macedo. Got to thank my dad for working he's thrashing the car every week, man. He's really working his butt off, and it all pays out in victory lane here today. I want to thank my mom, my sister for supporting me. I want to thank my family and friends for helping me out. I want to thank the fans for being here, International CDO, Anchor Paws Rescue, Tony Seafood, International CDO, and NA Auto Parts.
Congratulations again, Ryan. Your top 3.